Hi, it's Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology, here to give the astrological forecast for Friday, August 8th, 2025. The full moon is this evening, overnight tonight, and the day leading up to the full moon is always very dynamic, and that certainly describes today. There are three major players: the Sun, the Moon, and Mars. The Sun today is at 16, moving to 17 degrees of grand and glorious fire sign Leo. Let's see, we're in the gold here. Well, it's bronze, but call it gold for the sake of the symbolizing the fire sign of Leo. And the moon today is moving, as you may have guessed from my tie-dye jacket, through the early and middle degrees of the unconventional air sign of Aquarius. Always in the tie-dye jacket when the moon is in Aquarius. Now, the moon makes an opposition to Mercury retrograde from 4 degrees of Aquarius to 4 degrees of Leo at 2:52 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 5:52 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and 10:52 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So if you get up in the morning and your mind is racing, or you've just had a little hard time sleeping, I won't be terribly surprised. The first aspect that Mars makes from 1 degree of Libra to is to Uranus, the planet of sudden change and often chaos, which is sitting at 1 degree of Gemini. And that's one of these anything can happen sorts of energies. Generally, Mars and Uranus is like a lightning bolt and very chaotic. It can be highly passionate and sexual, but it can also just be expect anything at any time, and it can also be pretty violent. So you want to be careful as you go through the day, particularly because we're moving into the full moon. 11:45 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time is when Mars trines Uranus. 2:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 7:45 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. The afternoon is composed of some awkward angles by the moon. The first one from 10 degrees of Aquarius to Venus, planet of love and affection, in general harmony at 10 degrees of Cancer. That's an awkward inconjunct, the 150-degree adapt, adjust, accommodate angle. 12:31 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 3:31 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 8:31 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Don't expect much in terms of your personal life, at least at this moment. Also, another inconjunct from 13 degrees of Aquarius to Jupiter, the planet of good fortune and expansion, at 13 degrees of Cancer, 6:31 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 9:31 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 2:31 p.m. a.m. tomorrow, Greenwich Mean Time. So you get the idea that the day is something of a minefield that we're just going to have to walk through carefully. Also, Mars in the evening sits at 1 degree of Libra, and in direct opposition to Saturn, the planet of discipline, of structure, and boundaries and restrictions, at 1 degree of Aries. So this is like a thou shalt not kind of energy. So you want to be careful not to get frustrated tonight. 7:52 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 10:52 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 3:52 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Then comes the actual full moon, 17 degrees precisely of Aquarius, opposite the Sun at 17 degrees of Leo. 12:15 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, overnight, early tomorrow, 3:35 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and 8:35 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So easy does it today. It's kind of an obstacle course. Take it easy. I'm Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, you can book it on my website, starpresence.net. Remember, from the very moment that you're born, you've got star presence. Enjoy this day. Be careful, but enjoy it, no matter what. Happy full moon.